Actually, you can never know everything. And if you can never know everything, you probably know nothing. Every single day I wake up and I look around and I see a different world. So I have come to, like at 84 years old, oh, I've lived my life. No, it's not like that at all. Every single day I come across magic. I was about 12. It was my birthday. My parents bought me this microscope, and it came in this beautiful wooden box. I can still remember the box. And I caught a fly and put it under this microscope. 2 plussing. And there were these big eyes looking at me. And then the hairs on the fly. It seemed like I could even see little creatures walking on the hairs of the fly. I was totally overcome. I was dumbfounded at the fact that there was this fly that had parts to it that I didn't actually think about. I was overcome by the fact that my sensory organs weren't able to show me this detail. That was really the first time that I knew there was something more, some magic, some mystery out there that I had to find out about. 2 plussing. And I think from that moment on, I started to look at the world slightly differently. What happens to me when I walk in nature is that my thinking mind stops actually. The longer you walk in nature, the more you're out of your head, into your body. Then the trees can speak. Then the earth can reach up to you. Then the sky and the clouds have meaning somehow. I choose to see the magic in everything, constantly seeking out the magic because I know it's there. Most people want magic to reveal itself to them. 2 pluses. And so they don't see it. But I know that magic is there. So it's more like, okay, magic, let me just see you in everything. And then it does. It reveals itself to me. I was reading about the way that need the bird songs because it brings harmony and balance and somehow brings more health into the forest, the bird songs. So they're not just singing for themselves. They are singing for the creation of this ecosystem. When I'm walking in nature, it's like I'm part of an orchestra. 2. The orchestra are the songs of the birds and the wind, the sky, the clouds. And I am part of that orchestra. It's not like I'm separate. It's not like there's just trees out there or just grass out there. I am a flowering being, and I have my own rhythms and songs that are there being sung. And we are all instruments. The tree is an instrument. I'm an instrument. Everything is an instrument. The sky. And we are all listening to this great divine conductor that's conducting us. And we're walking and listening and playing and breathing out. 2, 1 at a time. In us all the defeats. It is not the decide for, not the defeats. It is not the defeats beluve. And I feel that very much when I am in nature. It has that quality for me. In my book, at the end of every chapter, there's a little what I call story that I wrote after seeing patients. Some people really touched me deeply, and that's where these stories came about. And this particular story, I see it's the end of my book. It's called The Lessons of Children. There is a place not very far away where the hedgehog and tortoise play. I've seen you there. I have seen you there, with your long curly hair and pink shoes. Two wanted thousand and self. It is gunning to what the same on. Dancing, dancing, dancing. Tell me what hurts you and where you want to hide, and about the pain that pierces your heart. In this world that has so little place for tenderness, caring, and love. And let us fly together, you and I, until the bright sun warms our hands and feet, and your nose and eyes glow pink again, and the smile on your face returns. As a medical doctor, you see so much heartache in a way. That was always so deeply touching for me, was to see how children with terminal illnesses are dealing with their lives and the pain that they have to carry. Plussing. And at the same time, it was always that sense of wonder. Because some children who are terminal and dying, they have this astonishing look on their faces, like they know things. And for me, it's no longer wanting to know what they know. It's just being present in the experience of being with them that is so magical. The whole concept of being enlightened, being somewhere, somehow, this perfect beingness. Has kind of been a vision for me for a long time. A lot has changed because of the recognition that it doesn't work like that. Being enlightened doesn't mean perfect. Being enlightened means only that you begin to understand that the imperfections are part of your stepping stones in your life. Imperfections, it's like when you look at nature, there is so much there that you could say is imperfect, and yet nature is the way it is. It has a harmony about it. I went to a guru, a very famous guru. She came to South Africa and she said, let's go round and see what is your greatest frustrations. And when it came to my turn, I said, "En of you, I'm service it. By then, en of you. Though not and never did it taking." By then. In the day, I'm code. En of you, I'm also did it taking. You know my greatest frustration of all, and I can still remember banging my leg. My greatest frustration of all is that I still can react to my partner when she has a certain tone of voice, and she just looked at me with these very beautiful wise eyes and said, "You're human, aren't you? Humans react sometimes, and it's really okay." So I've learned, and in fact, I would say that's very, very recent, is that even my reactions to life are okay. I can deal with it. Whatever pain I've had, I've learned that they are gifts. En of you. I can report it and it his contents, and they are grace at work. So I've learned that in every discomfort is hidden gold, and I grab hold of that discomfort nowadays and treasure it in a kinder way. And see, okay, what is it here that you want to show me about love? And I can hold it now. So in that sense, life has become rich and full and loving and mysterious and magical. The question of dying? Again, that's a thinking mind's concept. The beingness that I am is happy to be here in the now. The now is the only reality that I have. The past is just somewhere. It's not present for me, it's past. En of you, I can report it and it his contents. The future is just my fears. The only reality I have is this one moment. So in that sense, I don't really think about how long am I going to live, or not really live. Can I live fully in the now? Absolutely fully. Can I be here, present? Can I be here with full awareness to enjoy the presence of this great mystery now? That's what I'm here for. Otherwise, I wouldn't be here. Somehow, death and dying become sacred in nature. And then you wonder why you don't make it sacred in human life as well? We tend to get upset about death and dying. Any of you, I can report it and it is contents. And yet it's everywhere, and it is sacred. So I've learned from nature to turn the thing of death and dying into a kind of sacred process, and look at it. What is here? What is really going on? Because the death feeds the life somehow, and that's what you see in nature. I feel quite filled with thankfulness almost, that I've come to this place now at 84, where I can actually feel at peace with the world, feel a sense of awe and wonder about it. I don't feel like I've come to the end. It doesn't feel like that to me. Any of you, I can report it and it is contents. It feels like I've come to the beginning, to be quite honest. I mean, I often think, wow, I feel younger now than I've ever felt in my life. Contentment is deep, deep, deep in me now, in a way that it has never been before. The deep, deep sense of beingness, being present, a sense of awe and wonder about life, the sense of just this presence, the fact that I can be in this space here, in the heart space, and have that sense of the great mystery around me. Very beautiful. Any of you, I can report it and it is contents.